Gonna be okay Boomy versus Seavark though. As a balanced druid versus arcane mage, looking to push in. He got incarnation ready. Bash on the Seavark. Gonna be a trinket for the breath into a silence. The Seavark tried to land a ring of frost. Trying to play the fire mage. That's gonna be going some big damage, big combustions onto okay Boomy. Trying to make this pyroblast stick with scorches back to back. Okay Boomy not looking all that good. Needs heals immediately. Frenzied regen coming out right now is gonna recover quite a bit of health from all that combustion. And there goes Morrigo. Still has incarnation ready. Does he get any damage into Seavark before the incarnation is over? Still getting those starfalls to fall from above. Or stricken stars more than anything from like moonfires, sunfires. It's going to be him just trying to exchange some dots with Seavark. Seavark playing a haste build for Fire Mage, which might be not that survivable. Breath, Blink with a Ring of Frost. Not making Ring of Frost stick. It's going to be G-Pie to the face, but it's going to be a shot of meld. And Seavark taking quite a bit of damage. It's going to be shot of meld into stealth for okay Boomy. Seavark knows there's no way that guy could have left the Ring of Frost. And the Seavark trying to get some food. Bashed by the Boomy. It's going to have to spend a global switch in forms. Ice block for Seavark as he's not going to have a lot of survivability in comparison to how you normally would play. And it looks like Seavark is going to have to wait until next Blink Breath Ring of Frost combo is available. It's just going to get some dots on the OK Boomy. But the Stricken Stars are actually kind of... That's actually a lot of procs. The Stricken Stars, then goes Seavark's shield. And it's now going to start hitting his health. Nope, there goes the shield back up. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to have to do is wait it out. Okay, Boomy, better be aware that Seavark is going to blink in with a breath. Trying to get a Nova, does not get okay Boomy out with a Nova. But there goes a breath into a Ring of Frost right after. And that's going to be a Ring of Frost that does connect with a G-Pie right here. Second G-Pie available. Fastest G-Pie I've ever seen so far. 2 G-Pies into a Voodoo Rod Trinket. Going to be Frenzied Regen for okay Boomy. Recovering a lot of health though. Massive health recovery, dude. He took those G-Pies to the face like a champion and just took all that health back, dude. Just popping in bear from for a second. So this might actually be one of the harder to do for Seavark. I like the haze that he's got going on. It's actually kind of nutty. But I don't really know if that's going to help him much here. It's going to be maybe a trinket from Seavark. Could use it if he wants to. As Boomy trying to get himself some damage in there. Trying to get some Ras rolling. It's going to be a little bit of this, like... A little bit of back and forth. Seavark popping and big combustion. Gonna be Booming, popping in Barkskin. He has Frenzy Regen if he needs to. Should be using it early. There goes our Frenzy Regen as he took a little bit of damage from Seavark. Frenzy Regen, I think, kills you based on the damage you take. Silence on the Seavark. Actually cannot do much. Ice Block not available. Cauterize coming out. It's actually in a bad spot. The dots used to appear for okay Boomy. As long as he has the dots of Seavark, that might be enough pressure. Maybe even a Starfall where he's at. Looks like he got a lagged. Weird. But there goes Seavark to a balanced druid. Huh. It's gonna be Clavish X up next as a sub-rogue, throwing a bike at OK Boomy immediately. That's gonna be OK Boomy into a blind, no trinket available. I don't really know how Boomy can... First of all, that's the first time we've seen a Boomy do anything against a Fire Mage. Haste, nothing works at G. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Haste build is just... It's good for damage, but it's not really good for survivability. I think most people are stacking as much versus as they can. And okay, Boom is just taking a ton of damage. Does he get a moment to pop in a bear from to get Frenzy Regen? Try to get a Bash into Kavish, not going to happen. Frenzy Regen coming out is actually quite a bit of healing with Thorns as well. And Kavish not going to push in. For okay, Boom, he kind of wants Kavish to attack him into Thorns. But I guess it's not going to happen. And he does catch himself a reset. I guess the Sub-Rogue, as long as the Sub-Rogue cannot get the full dot damage on you, there's not much they can do. Clavish vanished on that eye, and okay, Boomy should be aware that the rogue is walking up to him. Does get him dotted out somehow, though. I guess the Starfall maybe did it. That's going to be Clavish getting Shadow Strikes. Not going for a kidney shot yet. Boomy's still taking quite a bit of damage either way, though. He's taking quite a bit of damage while sitting in Boomy form. Going to be a Nightblade for Clavish. Has a pretty big Eviscerate lined up. Trying to land the Cyclone. Not going to happen. Getting attacked outside of Boomy form. No longer available that having that armor. Could go down here if there's a dress or a bike available for the rogue. Big heal may be available for okay Boomy. Frenzy Regen should be able to get him back up and running, as it was quite a bit of damage out of the rogue. Bash to the Clavish. Not trinketing anything. And okay Boomy does have Thorns. Does have Bark. Clavish could maybe go into Thorns. Does get interrupted onto okay Boomy. He goes into Bear form immediately. Maybe this is Thorns now. A perfect moment for Thorns, trying to get trying to get those Cyclones onto the rogue. Not gonna happen, as he's just getting stun locked back to back. Okay, Boom popping back into Booming form. Thorns, Barskin, does he get a heal? He does not, and Clavish does take him out. With Wargrand getting the dots onto Clavish immediately with a pet. Oh, a Boomkin that actually did quite well. I don't really know if there's a lot of classes he'll be able to do well against. Besides maybe Seavark's as Fire Haze build. Because I think if Seavark had a modicum of Versa, more than like, what, 6% Versa, I think there'd be quite a bit of survivability against the very little damage the Boomies do. It's going to be a cloak of shadows for Clavish. Barely any health available. And Wargrave just needs a couple more globals. Blind onto his pet, actually. Clavish looking for a reset. Pet is going to get back on him. Probably with a Mortal Strike effect. Actually, Pet gets stunned. Clavish looking to get himself some Shadow Strikes, some comp points. Maybe get himself a setup. Freezing Trap to fall on. I think it's going to be game. He does have evasion coming up, though. So as long as Clavish can get dots, and as long as Wargrave can get dots into Clavish, he might be fine. Clavish has that evasion. Binding Shot! Out of all the things, a Binding Shot. Vanish available very, very soon. Clavish dodging those dots. Vanish available very, 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 very soon. More nades, more dots. Has a Vanish if he needs to. I think he might have to Vanish and try to see if he can survive. He has dots, but he might need to do it, man. That's going to be it. Literally auto attack through the pillar. Hellrock up next. A survival v survival versus Wargren. Landing the stun. Trading trinkets for each other. That's going to be Hellrock. Has a couple of cooldowns available versus Wargren. It looks like both of them are actually doing exactly the same thing. It's a chess match by getting thrown at Hellrock, but he's throwing the massive eagles at Wargren. Who's going to drop down a freezing trap first? Better not miss. There's quite a bit of pets, quite a bit of hunters in the arena. Wargren taking a lot of damage. Is going to go for Turtle Shell early. I think he tried to go for a self-heal as well. Freezing trap onto Wargren's pet. As long as he has dots on Hellrock, he'll be fine. Exhilaration used by both hunters, but Turtle Shell still available for Hellrock. This is going to go for a little bit of a disengaged Binding Shot. Not going to stop him. It looks like Wargren going to go down to the nade. OP Cutie up next for Team Red. Mark for Death. Kindle Shot ready and available immediately. Does not have a defensive for it. Is he just going to melt here in the opener? Needs that bending bandage probably. Does he not run it? He's dead. Then, oh my goodness. Just Vendetta that man. Vendetta coming back out probably by Diane. Does he go for Vendetta himself? No, just Kindle Shot. Okay, well, does he even need it? Big and Venom, no Vendetta needed. And Mithrin going to be up next. Second to last on Team Red as the boys are falling apart. Landing that opener onto Diane. Did Diane even get a re-stealth? Is that what happened? Big bike onto Diane. And Mithrin trying to get a Moonfire in there. Look at maybe to back away. He does have poisons on him. Probably one of them might be maybe deadly. I don't know if he would go for deadly this late into the game. There's going to be some dots stacking up. Going to be re-stealth for Mithrin though. Trinkets nothing, however. Diane has evasion ready. Mithrin popping a wall with thorns. Faster to Diane. Diane going in for the blind. If you only had a trinket, that might have been something here. But Diane, Cloak of Shadows and evasion burn. Mithrin doesn't... It's actually... It looks like he played with a Battlemaster's trinket, which is a bit unfortunate. We'll see how well it works for him. As it's going to be Diane getting that Kindle Shot into Mithrin. One more wall still available. Unless Diane goes for a Vanish. Big damage out of the Rogue. Trying to get himself a Swift, man. There was a bold move. Cotton. But not a lot you can really do after that. Peachy is going to be up next. Popping in the Feral Druid form. And this is going to be a stealth game for a bit. I don't think Diane is going to go down without a fight. Trying to go for some fans here. Fan of Knives is a fan of him. With a Thrash Bash immediately, the Trinket coming out for Diane with a bike at the Rogue. As Peachy just trying to lay those bleeds on heavy. Popping in a bear form whilst the dots are there onto Diane, getting a Reaper Flames onto Diane as well. As the Rogue is going to take quite a bit of damage. That's going to be a wall for Peachy, which is going to give him a lot of that masterful instincts right after with a bit of armor. Vanish for the Rogue as he's going for Garrote. Kindle Shot, big dress on Peachy. Trying to actually end the game right here. Second wall for Peachy. Might be a lot of damage. Does the Rogue survive the dots though? Peachy taking him out, and now he has to retreat because I'm Black is up next. Nice hat, by the way. Peachy, I don't know if you can beat him, man. I don't know if you could do it. Vendetta, Thorns, nothing. He does it, man. Whoa, I like the tabard. Look at that. Yo, I like that tabard a lot. Holy shit, dude. What is that? Is that the, I want to say that's Cataclysm, isn't it? Who had the most kills here? Actually, it was Diane Silvers. And most damage? Okay, Boomy against the Rogue and against Seavark. Quite a bit, huh? I like it. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one going here, yeah? Another duel up and running, boys, yeah?